So that is the follower that I got from Blue Sky, actually. Um, so I don't know if it's just the way that I've been tagging my posts or whatever, but every time I go live, I get a couple likes or so, and they're other streamers. So I went and followed their Blue Sky and followed their stream, and one of them actually followed back. Which is pretty nice. That puts us at 18 out of 20 to reach goal number dos. Trying to figure out where I was in this guide again. That's the annoying thing about game facts. They tend to have the best guides, but unless you have somebody who was feeling a little extra whenever they were setting it up, they don't really have much in the way of navigation. I mean, I end up using game facts for the majority of my guides. They got some really good ones on there, like the Final Fantasy X guide, the Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth guide. They are very good, very in depth, tell you basically everything about the game. Full of ASCII art and written like there's some guy just telling you how he played through the game, right? I remember I actually got in trouble in middle school once because I would go to the library and print off video game guides. The games I didn't even own. I printed off like a 30-page guide to the game for Alien Resurrection. Didn't have that game, but I really wanted to learn more about it. Were made before the games were even localized, and they're insanely well done. Nice. It's a commitment, for sure. Being bought out by fandom or whatever is a tragedy. Were they really? I actually didn't know that. Fandom fucking sucks. Their website is garbage. Bought and sold a few times by now. I see. Aren't dumb enough to destroy the actual site. That's good. I need to change the battery in my vape real quick. They did ruin the community. That is unfortunate. I don't know, man. I'm leery of any, or yeah, leery of any mid 2000s quote unquote forum community. A lot of edge lords thinking they're funny just by being bigots. Back when it was more socially acceptable to be that, just out and proud. But we're getting back there. We're going right back to the early 2000s. Derogatory. I'm very curious as to whether or not we're going to get any additional viewers today, or if anybody's going to return that was hanging out yesterday. My wife will probably jump on when she stops giggling in the bathroom watching TikToks. All right. I don't want to wait very long. So we're going to go ahead and hop in here. Long ass loading screen. Alrighty. I didn't realize this is where we were starting. So magic is halved here. They have a lot of behemoth type enemies or what? Gotcha. I wish I could look at that, but I locked myself in here. And they're gone. There's one here at the start of the game. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like I don't hate the design, but the fact that they're just so frequent. They're thrown in so early. Like if the first gym leader had a Charizard, no shit.
Sweep team, form ranks.
They must be hunting down Purge survivors.
Revivers.
I hope everyone made it out okay.
So do I. But nowhere is safe for them now. Damn it. Just cause they shared a neighborhood
Damn
with
it.
Foul Sea. They get treated like post-tainted rats.
People really hate Pulse, don't they?
I mean, he's going to be doing that for a
Not
while.
hate. More like fear. Tens of millions of people, all scared of Pulse boogeymen. They'd be
Booger Man.
shaking in their beds every night if they knew that Lassie like us were around.
But they'd purge that entire town.
It's crazy, I know. But the Sanctum Foul Sea did nothing to stop it. Up until now, Eden's always stepped in to correct their errors in judgment. Guess humans aren't worth the effort.
I like how Saz is the
Figured
one
they'll
giving
let
us all the
kill each other off.
exposition here.
Lassie are not human.
Listen, you, that's enough.
Slap him again.
We're still alive.
Lightning's like, what the
That's
fuck is she on
something.
about?
What?
Where is it?
I don't know.
There.
They're sealing off the area. They're trying to trap the stragglers.
Stoic
Gotta
and
get
mildly
moving before we're
perturbed.
caught in the net.
Yeah, she's like an angrier squall, but with clouds background. Older than Squall, yeah. I forget how old Squall was in 18 or 18 in 8. Seventeen. Yeah, it took me forever to realize that Quistis wasn't in her 30s. I am not 18. I wish I was 18. Yeah. I mean, she is like 19, but it's still like nowhere near as much of an age gap as it made it seem like it was. I thought it was something like weirdly inappropriate. Not just inappropriate because she's his teacher. Yeah. I definitely see that. Get your shit together, Vanille. I really wish it didn't make you sit through that animation the first time you paradigm shift. I wish it was just like all the other ones where it just happens. Like a short little thing and then it's done, instead of showing every character.
Too bad that's all busted up.
I bet. I mean, I thought the one where she only had to do it with like 8 people was pretty excessive. All those frogs, yeah. And then just deleted half of them in one attack. I didn't even know what happened. I didn't realize they were all different. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, maybe it's a different path up. It says take the right path up the cliff, and that looked like it was the right path, but maybe it's a different cliff. Oh, yep. Over here.
How high is this thing? I don't think I'm gonna make it.
A lot of this is just crafting materials that might save me a little bit of time at the end of the game.
Years catch up with you.
Motorcycle! I think what mostly sucks about it is the enemy can still attack you while you're shifting paradigms. Barely an inconvenience. It's so silly to me too that the members of your party like run ahead off to different parts of the map, and yet whenever you get to a battle, they're just like right there with you.
crystal.
It feels like it would be cold here, but it's probably not.
I wonder what it'd be like to become a crystal, I mean.
You gonna
Probably
configure
hard.
Focus?
Maybe. If I knew what it was. Yeah, I probably don't want to know.
Hey, Lightning. Did Sarah say anything to you about her focus?
Nothing.
You know what? She probably didn't want to worry you.
Or she just didn't think she could trust me.
Oh.
Or that. 50-50 could be either one, honestly. I know I wouldn't trust no cop. Vanille. Jesus Christ, I'm going to start calling you Donald. Alright, and then basically at this point I'm just stockpiling the Crystarium points. Yeah, I stopped myself from saying that out loud. Just some unfortunate implications. You can't see my face, but I'm making a shocked expression right now. Like their whole shtick is being a pedo. Of course. Also, it's curious to me how they specified the Alpha Behemoth's weaknesses to be specific to the two people that you would have in your party at this point. Although I guess you could have Hope in your party if you wanted to, but I don't know why you would ever do that. I need a medic.
Just stay out of my way.
I thought I saw a treasure sphere around here somewhere, but I guess not. I did. I missed one.
Those will be our cold-blooded beasts, I take it.
Unless I already got the digital circuit. Nope, here it is. Okay. Stupid ass asymmetrical robot. Three? Whatever. Right? Like, it's still passing, but I don't feel good about it.
Stay sharp.
Speaking of robot murder, my wife has been watching a show called Murder Robot. It's pretty interesting. I don't have a full grasp of exactly what's going on, but it's mostly about a guard android that's gained sentience while trying to protect these like group of researchers. I don't know what they are on this alien planet. Feels like it's mostly comedy. Naff. Oh, it's called Murder Bot, not Murder Robot.
Hey, hey! It looks like we can get through here.
You won't be watching FNAF the series. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Stay sharp.
I'm kind of in the same boat, though. Like, I'm not even sure. I'm assuming he's Murderbot. Yeah, my wife said yes. He's an android.
I'm tougher than you
But like a real Android, not the Android 17 and 18 nonsense. I got a nugget of Miller Lite. Hell yeah, brother. You'll have to find somewhere else to watch it. Yeah, they are pretty short. They're like, what are they, like 30 minutes long-ish? Yeah. I mean, most things go 40 to 45 minutes nowadays. Yeah. Sure did. I remember the days of Supernatural having like 20 hour long episodes a season. Pretty close though.
Things making the hairs on my neck stand up.
Come on, Vanille. Jesus, take your sweet time.
Stay sharp.
There we go. Think that credit chip has monies on it? Sell it for fat stacks of cash.
Stop worrying, Sass.
We didn't outrun anybody. We killed everything. I don't know what world she's living in. Do the stat bonuses only apply whenever you're in that role? Or are they role wide? I think it's role wide. Because it doesn't look like there's any way to designate. No, so the Crystarium, these nodes, some of them give you like stat bonuses. So like magic +4. Yeah, her stats aren't changing, so it looks like it's everywhere. Yeah, I did. I just wasn't 100% sure.
Stay
Ah,
close.
fair.
I want to look around.
I want to do literally the opposite of what you just said.
Vanille!
Jesus.
Over here!
You think Vanille has brain damage? Nah, she's just quirky. I thought lightning just got yeeted into the air. I was like, girl, what are you doing up there? Oh no, now it's going to fight with its butt.
It's charging up.
Charging? What are you talking about? Charging for what?
Its last moments.
Cheating son of a bitch. Hope nobody gets motion sick. Oh, never mind, it's dead. Hell yeah.
Check it out!
Come on, hop to it. Let's go.
It's Odin's bird. Burden. Missed opportunity to name it that, by the way. Borden. Burden and Borden.
This'll make things easier.
Uh-huh. Yeah, knowing our luck, it's probably missing an engine.
Stop being so negative all the time,
Shouldn't
Sauce.
be so negative.
And you shouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah, that's inappropriate. He's like 12. Nobody should be doing that. Hugin and Munin. Or Hugin and Moonin. Huggin and Munnin. I don't like eating any of those, honestly. I thought he was going to drive that straight into her face. Who calls them espers? He a nerd? They're eidolons. Eidolons. GFs. Espers were first.
Sweeping to base. The C spot. I repeat, the C spot. Pulse the C. Confirmed.
You gonna lend me a hand or what?
The fact that he thinks that that's going to work.
Commencing cleanup protocol.
Cleanup. Let me help.
Fuck those two guys. And him for good measure. That's a lot of guys. Fucking whiff. Yeah, they really do. It's really annoying.
What's he doing? Watch yourself. Stay alert.
I'm setting us up to bomb. This is definitely a choice for Shiva.
What's happening?
Motorcycle lesbians. What is Fang doing up there? Who's that guy? Snow beats women now.
Come on, then.
Oh, I didn't realize the other one was healing me. Riveting gameplay, by the way, just spamming the X button. I know. Really doesn't feel like it's going up fast enough. Oh. Oh, the bar's not anywhere near as long as I thought it was.
Come on, then.
Pisses me off to no end that Snow is the first one to get the summon. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
The twin sisters. I gotta hand it to you for taking them down. But don't gloat just yet. Might come a time you wish you'd let them end it. And made things easy.
This also definitely is not the accent that I expected for Fang. I did not remember what she sounded like.
More of you, huh?
He's a lessee. Take him.
Back off.
You want to keep breathing? Shut up and come quiet.
Hell yeah.
Bring her this way. Careful now. Come on.
Yeah, see how much easier it is whenever you have actual excavation tools? And not just a stick?
Sarah. Sarah!
Hit him again. Oh.
Stand down.
You two? And why are you helping them?
If I were you, I'd worry about myself.
Vroom. Those are weird guns.
Did we get him?
We got one of them.
Yep, you destroyed the whole army. Battle's over. We won.
Hey, I said stop! You wanna die? How are you gonna lose them? You got me
That voice crack.
Then let me.
No, thank you.
Do a barrel roll, Fox.
They're still on us? We're taking hits.
I forget Saz's background, but it amuses me that he flies like an ace pilot.
Hang on!
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't remember that, I guess.
For the love of all that's good.
That can't be good for your hair, dude.
Next, an update on the status of the Purge. Just moments ago, the Sanctum announced the successful conclusion of the Purge, along with the safe arrival of the Cocoon migrants to their new homes on Pulse.
Yes, that is correct. There's no denying the enormity of the strain the Purge placed on us all. But given the tens of millions of lives at stake, there truly was no alternative.
Not a single
Primarch
one.
Daisley stood by the move, stressing the necessity of the relocation. When asked about the possibility of future purges, the Primarch remained non-committal, stating only that he would seek counsel with the Fal'Cie Eden and weigh all options before making a decision.
Yeah, that's right. If it makes the Sanctum look bad, it never even happened.
In all the centuries since the War of Transgression, Cocoon has been spared Pulse aggression and prospered for it. It is essential that we maintain this peace. That is the Sanctum's focus. We will continue employing every resource available to combat these threats to the harmony of our society.
Meaning, we'll be running for the rest of our lives.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
who is this guy?
Yeah.
I mean, what do they teach kids these days? He's Gallant Daisley, the Sanctum Primarch. Murderer-in-Chief.
According to our Insta
Just
poll,
another
nearly
tool
90%
of the
of Cocoon
Fal'Cie.
citizens agree with the Sanctum's handling of the Purge. 70% of respondents said they would
So
also
weird that
support
they were
additional
having polls
purges
on
were the need
Instagram
to
back then.
arise.
Let's purge everybody. That'll fix it. Oh, hey.
Points for perseverance.
A Sanctum Fal'Cie up close and personal. Cocoon's own light in the sky. Here we go again.
Fly in. We'll lose him in there.
Zap.
I like this foul seat.
There's more of them!
And then they crash land in the middle of the ocean and everybody dies. The end. Great game, guys. It's been fun. We will see you next time. Oh, my controller shut off again. The Vile Peaks. That sounds promising.
Hey,
Video game ass names. They're just really gross.
Hey! Wake up! You gotta wake up! Look!
Hey, slow down.
Ready!
Gotta keep you kids safe, right?
I love how they're getting all worked up over these stupid dogs. Like they don't die in 2 hits.
Glad that's over.
Man, I'm beat. What? No break?
But Neil's having a time there.
they're tracking us.
I know that. I know that, but we aren't soldiers. We don't have your kind of stamina.
You got enough to complain.
Oh,
You tell
that's-
him.
you- Forget it!
That
I
cannot
think,
be comfortable the way she's bending her leg.
I'd stick with her if I were you.
Later then.
Come on, let's get going.
Get going to where, exactly? The whole of Cocoon's against us. No matter how far we run, there's no escape.
Imagine if he started
See
climbing
clock.
that thing and it just started like
It's still a
rolling back
ticket.
on top of him.
There's still time. You give up too easy, old man.
I'm not giving up. There's some things that you just can't change. A kid like you would not understand.
Sounds a lot like he's
yeah,
giving up.
I'm a kid. I don't understand.
Well, I guess we can be fugitives together. Oh,
Great dialogue.
you ready?
Ready!
Whoa, whoa. Hey.
Trophy.
of the road.
But at least it's not the end of the line.
I totally thought we were going to get squished. That's why I ran back.
The big one's coming.
They didn't disappoint this year.
Jolly told me to log into her computer to bring her up on Twitch. What she failed to tell me is the password to her computer. And she is now asleep on the couch, and I don't want to wake her up. So she's going to be you and me.
You look dreamy, Farron.
Ew.
Wishing on
Sir?
fireworks, were you? And you call yourself a soldier.
And you are a walking HR complaint.
Sorry, Lieutenant. But I really don't think guard duty is my calling, sir.
Well, lucky for you, your shift just ended. Pack it up and go home.
But, sir...
You're fired.
SciComm found something in the vestige nearby. They don't want the Guardian Corps here stepping on their toes. Huh. I'm sure you heard about the accident at the Uriday Gorge energy plant, and how it has the
Sure
SciComm
didn't.
lads in a tizzy.
What's racist?
Yeah. More incident than accident. Something pulse-related.
You're taking tomorrow off?
Sir, for my birthday, sir. My sister, she insisted on it.
It's so weird seeing her not just like glaring at everything.
Maybe it's a good time to send off that letter of recommendation for officer training.
Please keep your hands to yourself.
You're past due for a promotion, Farron. Think of your sister and your future, and keep your nose out of trouble.
Out of SciComm business, you mean?
Yeah, nothing good'll come of it. Nothing but grief. Whoa, look at that one! Whoa, whoa!
Do you think whenever you become a lieutenant, you get to have 2 shoulder pauldrons?
How right you were, Lieutenant. Just you?
For now, I guess. Should we wait?
They'll catch up, eventually.
Or not, she really doesn't care. Ugh. Slightly charged ATP gauge upon attacking target, afflicted with status ailments. Nifty. Again, one of these days I will remember that I don't have to, or that I have to select equip. Oh my god, fine. Where did it go? Yes. Really seems like it's more beneficial to start in aggression, or the Ravager only roll to build up the chain gauges, and then switch to something more damaging.
This stuff is what was left over from the scrap the Fal'Cie took from Pulse to repair Cocoon.
Stay sharp. Just stay out of my way. Stay sharp.
Also, it's interesting to me that the guide says, because there's a point coming up where you're not going to have a commando roll. And it's interesting to me because I was pretty certain that it's not the commando roll, but the Ravager roll that's really good at building up the chain gauge. Like, I thought that was the entire point of the Ravager goal, was to build the chain gauge. Unless I have that the other way around, but I don't think I do. Yeah, Ravager bonus, improved chaining. So why is it going to be harder to increase the chain without a commando? I don't know. The guy must have been smoking something. I always love whenever characters do unnecessarily flashy jumps off of things. Like, she didn't need to do a triple spin through the air just then.
Can we get through this way, you think? You know where you're going, right?
I've been here on missions before.
She has no idea where she's going.
Missions. Nothing to do with the Purge, though.
The Purge is SciComm's baby. Our military is split into two arms. The Public Security and Intelligence Command, known as SciComm, and the Guardian Corps.
Ancient wars waged over the fact that Night Pelt.
I was Guardian
That's
Corps,
when they jumped.
Bodum Security Regiment.
Wait, but
Blood
I don't
elves
get
did
it.
spins.
If you're not SciComm, then why did you board the train?
For Sarah.
Oh my god, you're all obsessed with this lady.
Join the end of the line. Attention, Purge deportees. Follow instructions and stay in your lines. Personal belongings will be returned upon arrival.
Open fire on these civilians. Literally. Did you hear that guy? Warning shots, right?
This is for your own safety. Huh? What's the GC doing here? This op's under SciComm direction.
So direct me. Let me on. I want to be purged.
Only civs get purged. Sanctum staff and soldiers are exempt. Huh?
Then I quit.
Line up.
Ah. Oh, he accepted her resignation really quickly.
Excuse me. Hey, lady. What gives?
I volunteered.
None of your business, dude.
Really? You don't look ready to go quiet into that good night.
You want
What part of her looks like
better
I
take the
wanted to
next
talk to
train.
you?
Well, now I really want to see what you're up to.
I had to rescue Sarah before they transported the vestige to Pulse, and out of my reach.
And now it just
My
sounds
only
like
chance to
Liara
save her
narrating.
was to join the Purge.
Next thing you know, she's going to start
You're
talking about
telling me you got
Prothean
on that
ruins.
train so you could save your sister? That's crazy. I could never do something like that.
It's not a question of can or can't. There are some things in life you just do.
Easy for someone like you to say.
Yeah, I don't know how the Purge normally goes.
Lightning!
Like, do the people actually make it to Pulse? And then they just kick them off or something?
She left me.
Good. I would too. Crying ass little baby. Oh, that makes more sense, yeah.
2, 3, off we go.
What are you up to? Hey! Wait up!
She has so much energy.
Can't keep up with this girl.
Yeah, Chickabo. Is it Boko the Chocobo? Is it a stupid name? Find out in like 200 hours. God, I fucking hope not. You gotta stop saying that.
You get tired?
He's like 50, of course he gets tired. Fighting bots.
Let's get this over with.
I was closer than I expected.
Vanille! Follow the old man's lead.
So that robot's about to get fucked up.
Bullseye. Not bad. Watch and learn, kid. You got this, Vanille. Leave it to me. Go, girl. Follow the old man's lead.
This man is older than Orin. That's funny. Oof. 3. Not like the score matters at all at this point in the game.
Never seen a rig
That
like this
is
before.
crazy because you definitely think that Orin was older. 36.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I knew that would happen.
Here.
Yeah, I found him a little while back. I was about to say I might actually get a stagger this time.
Wisdom does come with age.
D-protect and D-shell seem to work a little weirdly. Yeah. Because they're not like dispels like you would expect. Literally just debuffs.
Watch and learn, kid.
I really need to go into the paradigms, the setup one that has Saws as a physical attacker while Vanille is doing the saboteur. Or not physical attacker, but just like an attacker. There we go. Well, no, let's stick with this one for now, and then we'll switch over to that one so that she can continue to debuff. Oh, I have missed two. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I was just farther down in the guide than I was supposed to be.
This should do it. Huh? Oh!
The fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Piece of cake. out of the question. Did you see that coming? We got this, Vanille.
Is she not doing any? I was gonna say, is she not doing anything now that he has both of the debuffs on him?
Follow the old man's lead. Wisdom does come with age.
We made it!
Where's Grumpy?
Got left behind, huh?
Leave me alone.
Hey,
Leave me alone. I'm angsty.
This is pointless.
My mom died.
Can't keep up. Can't get home. It's over for me.
It's not over. We'll get you home.
I don't
They
have
really
one.
are a bunch of
Now that Mom-
pessimistic little
What about your dad?
crybabies, aren't they? And you have Snow and Vanille, who are both opposite ends of the wildly optimistic spectrum. Vanille's on a spectrum, alright, for sure. And there's Fang, and I don't really remember much about her except for, you know, being Vanille's girlfriend.
Kind of stuff? Wishing on fireworks?
Accidentally.
Really? That's for little kids.
What are you calling kid?
You? What'd you wish for?
Oh, that next year, your father could come with us.
Although, even if it is, you know, accidental,
It's better like this.
You got to give him credit for
That night,
first
we found the Foul Sea in the boat of Vestige.
canon lesbian couple
The next day, soldiers sealed off the town, and we couldn't get back to
as part of the main party.
They forced us onto the train with everyone else. My mom, she was frantic. She wanted to get us home, so she tried to fight. She got tricked by Snow. He used her.
You sure did.
Home, okay? Your dad's gotta be worried.
Let him worry. Why should I care? He doesn't.
I refuse to believe that it's not
Father
canon.
cares.
Sass?
It's nothing. Forget it.
Come with me, okay?
This ought to do it.
When Fang was designed and written, she was a man, and she was designed to be Vanille's love interest.
We'll get you back home.
They didn't rewrite
Dad will be
her,
happy to see you.
they just made her female. Ergo. Intentional, accidental lesbianism. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Yeah, and they say that about Witch of Mercury too, and come on. Ain't nobody believe that shit. I need a Ravager Synergist Saboteur. And we're going to set that as the first one. Look, I don't want a repeat of what happened last night, okay? And this party composition sucks as it is.
Guess running's out of the question.
Although, realistically, I should have had one with Saws as a Synergist too, because he has different buffs than Hope does. Not like it ultimately mattered. Do I have 2 silver bangles? I didn't realize that. Huh. Why would I equip that? This seems like a negative in every single way. Okay. I love getting new equipment, and it's markedly worse than what I already have. My dog's dreaming. He's over there sleepwalking on the couch.
Changing the play.
Something up there.
You don't say.
Come to Papa.
It seems like if you debuff the enemy, the stagger gauge goes down slower, but if you take too long and it goes all the way down, then it doesn't matter if they're still debuffed, it goes back to going down quickly again.
Isn't that
A warship from Pulse.
You mean they made it this far?
No, of course not. Not during the war, and not since. They might have tried, but none of their forces made it into Cocoon. They only damaged the outer rim. Then, the Sanctum's Foul Sea pushed them back. What'd you, sleep through history?
More or less. So, what's a ship from Pulse doing here?
How ironic.
Once the war was over, people couldn't live near the rim anymore, in places like the Hanging Edge. So the Foul Sea, they gathered up scrap from Pulse and used it for rebuilding here. This is what was left. A bunch of garbage.
You're a bunch of garbage, Hope.
Who'd have thunk? A Pulse Foul Sea and who knows what mixed in with all the trash.
Who'da thunk?
Is nobody picking up on the weirdness of her every time they talk about Pulse? Like, really? It's so blatantly obvious that she has some sort of weird connection to it, because she gets strange. They're all kind of self-absorbed. Yeah, a little bit.
Stop wandering off and stay where I can keep my eye on you.
Oh man, that bird dude just like ran up on me. And then it takes so freaking long to swap over to the next paradigm. No, there's no way to turn it off either. Darn.
Time to get serious. I owe ya. Follow the old guy's lead.
The incubus just runs in out of nowhere.
Time to pull the old switcheroo. Follow the old guy's lead. Bobbing and weaving.
Like waiting for your ATB to fully charge and doing the doing the swap during your last attack. Let's look that up actually. So Final Fantasy 13 cancel paradigm animation. In Final Fantasy XIII, the first paradigm shift in each battle has a longer animation, which can be bypassed by only shifting during an animation that cannot be cancelled by the paradigm shift. Okay. Well, we'll try it. See if I can't get in the habit of doing that. Because God, is it annoying.
Want me to check things out?
I mean, I think Saz has made it pretty clear that he doesn't want any of you guys running ahead of him.
I appreciate it. Time to pull the old switcheroo.
Oh, well, that wasn't it. But he's already staggered, so it doesn't really matter. Weird place for a save spot. Also, this game weirdly has a lot of enemies that you only run into in, like, one area and then never again for the rest of the game.
Come to Papa.
That's a fair point. Yep, that didn't work. Except they're advanced recolors because they also have a hat or something. Synchronized dick punches there, goddamn.
Time to pull the old switch. Bullseye. I owe ya. Bobbing and weaving.
What's annoying is that whenever they're debuffed, Vanille won't continue to cast the debuff spells. Even though they do damage. She just sits there. That's bullshit. Turned around right at the last second. Alright, we're gonna pause just real quick. I really have to use the bathroom. Alright, I return. Really, though, I am considering wrapping it up soon, so I probably could have just held it for a little bit longer, but fuck it. You gotta go, you gotta go.
I hope snow's alright.
I don't. Streamer bottle? Hell no. That is gross. Yeah, you have to do the swap during a animation that the paradigm doesn't cancel, or that the paradigm shift doesn't cancel. And I don't know that Saws has one. Poop stick. We'll probably call it a night at the next save spot, depending on how far away it is. 'Cause sometimes they're weirdly close. Oh, she's back.
Welcome to the party.
You miss us?
Would it kill her to smile?
Probably.
Time to move.
Okay.
Guess running's out of the question.
I was about to say, I don't actually know what paradigm I'm in right now. They're all Ravengers. I guess that works.
Changing the play. Ha! Hold it together. Changing gears.
Crunchyroll was using ChatGPT for what? Subtitles, fucking of course.
I'll do what I can.
don't think that should have counted as a preemptive strike, but I'm gonna take it. Kind of just landed on me.
Follow the old guy's lead.
It seems like the commando roll also prevents the stagger gauge from falling too fast. So maybe that's why the guide was saying that.
Here we go. Nothing to it.
Yeah, like I said, the weirdly close fucking save spots.
Follow the old guy's lead.
So what series did it get caught on?
Just as I was getting used to things.
Of course it's some bullshit.
Changing the play. Can't we just talk this over?
bossy little thing, ain't she? Alright, next save spot after this, we're going to go ahead and... call it a night.
What do you suppose that is?
What is that?
Pulse armament.
And that's bad for us, isn't it?
You have eyes, don't you?
Arguable. Do they? You know, they do look a little bit familiar now that you pointed out.
Changing the play.
I thought we were goners. You all right?
I think so.
Gorners!
Changing the play.
Thanks. Ha!
I like how lightning is mostly completely out of harm's way back there. Hell yeah.
Pulse is crawling with things like that, isn't it?
Got me. Not even the Corps has access to intel on Pulse.
The core.
Soldiers in the field fight blind.
Yeah, I noticed that. But don't you need to know exactly what you're up against?
Target's a target.
You think so?
You like to keep it simple, don't you?
I stick to my goal.
As long as you have a goal, you can fight?
You can stay alive.
I like her little cape. For no reason. So we're going to be completely ignoring the upgrade system until Pulse. Actually, until after the final boss. All I says, get up them ramps.
I'm gonna scout ahead.
Of course you are. Everybody loves to split the party. Alrighty. That will be it for tonight. What do we do? We got 2 hours and 9 more minutes in. Let's see what the trophy guide actually says for estimated time to completion. Oh, that actually reminds me. I need to double check that because I feel like I might have missed one. ETC 90 hours. I was not incorrect. So 4 trophies. 4 trophies, yep. Yeah, and it's very funny to me that you cannot unlock the hidden trophies on the PS3. Another interesting thing to note, the PS3 trophy list will not show PS5 trophies. Won't show PS5 games at all, actually. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Shows PS4. Turn off the system. I wonder if my controller needs to be charged. The weird thing about the controllers, well, I guess it's not weird, it's more so really annoying. The older the controller is, the longer it holds a charge. Probably because it has less features. But my PS3 controllers, you can literally go days without charging it, doing like full 10-hour gaming sessions every day. And it's perfectly fine. The PS4 controller, you can get maybe like a day and a half. The PS5 controller, you have to charge that shit daily, and it's basically dead at the end of the day. Real no-life gamer issues, but let's see. 5, 10, 37. Okay. So not a lot of activity in the chat today, but that's all right. I just went to my YouTube channel, and one of the very first videos that came up is a Drakengard full game long play. I know that's bullshit. And I can tell you exactly why I know that's bullshit. Because the video is only 8 hours long. You are not completing the entire game in 8 hours. They skipped all the grinding. No, it's not a skill thing. Like, the grinding of all the weapons to get the last ending takes like 10 hours on its own. So, I'm scrolling through the timeline in the thumbnail, and it looks like just use the cum chalice. I don't know. I feel like that has different implications in Drakengard. But, funnily enough, there is a side mission that functions basically the same in the sense that there's literally over like 2,000 enemies on the map, and they are very easy to kill. I think it's like whenever you first run into the golems that shoot lasers up at you, it's that big battlefield, but not the main mission. This one, like the side mission, that's attached to that one. Just hundreds of enemies. Very easy to mow down. Very easy to level up. I usually start because there's another level that's earlier in the game at the castle. I think it's like one of the chapter 1 maps, honestly. But it's also a side map, but it also has quite a few enemies. I usually start there just to get the weapons strong enough to then go to the other map. I need to look up a weapon guide for Drakengard. Guide. Because I could have swore that one of the last weapons you can get is somewhere between ending C and ending E. Well, it would have to be somewhere between ending C and ending D, because you can't even unlock the path for ending E without getting all the weapons and leveling them all up. But I could have swore that there was a weapon that in one of the ending D path maps, you literally, because if you remember, most missions have like an hour time limit, that you literally had to stand at the very beginning of the map for 55 minutes. And then at 55 minutes, the chest would appear at the other end of the map. And you'd have to haul ass and then complete the mission. Yeah. I'm looking through it now. Kill all enemies. Kill all enemies. And I don't remember even what type of weapon it is. Wow, this is a terrible fucking weapon list. It only shows swords and long swords, and then there's like a to be continued. So there's one that requires you to wait for 15 minutes, and then there's another one that makes you wait for 25 minutes. So I feel like I'm not crazy. Is there a way to get back to just the guides for Drakengard on GameFAQs? Because I feel like might be a different guide here. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is not helpful either. Okay, I think this is the guide that I used whenever I was younger. Because it actually shows you the input combos for the final boss. What if I just search 55? One of one match. Okay, well that's not super helpful. Or maybe it is because it doesn't exist. Yeah, none of the guides make mention of it. So either maybe what could have happened is either I'm just completely misremembering, or there was a misunderstanding as to how a specific weapon was acquired, and they altered the guides after it was better understood how it's acquired or something, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a completely different game. But there are time limit weapons, for sure. Just not ones that require you to hang out for 55 minutes. I don't know. It's one of those things where if only you could go back in time. Being so sure about something, but not being able to fully remember kind of sucks. Anyway, it's about time to call it quits for the night. Tomorrow's stream should be normal time. Most of the streams for the rest of the week should be normal time, except for Friday. My wife and I are going to go probably to the local park for fireworks. Not really super big on celebrating this holiday because it's my dad's birthday, and so just kind of a just kind of a reminder that he passed. So not a super joyous holiday for me. Also, the world sucks right now, so there's that. Yeah. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm going to be curious to see how far we get by the end of the week. I'll see you tomorrow.